This is the most kids-friendly resort in Japan that we've ever stayed at. It's the Hoshino Resorts Risonare Hotel in Atami, Japan, and I want to show you around this hotel. Usually when I do these room reviews and hotel reviews, I show you around the property and then the room, but this room is so amazing, I want to show you around the room first. So let's start by the front door. This is room 2501. It's a superior room on the 5th floor. And so first, coming into the room, they provide adult slippers and they also provide kids slippers because they knew we had a 3-year-old. Now in Japanese hotel rooms, you change out of your public slippers into room slippers, and they've got adult slippers and kids slippers. So now we're gonna take you into the main part of the room. This is like definitely one of the biggest Japanese style hotel rooms we've been in. And this is a Japanese Western style room because it has 2 big beds that they've pushed together. So if you've got a kid with you, which we do, then they've got lots of place to romp around, and they put these bumpers on the side of it so that she can't fall off at night. I mean, I guess she could if she tried, but she was hanging off those earlier and they're pretty sturdy. Now there's this room. This is the Japanese tatami style room. You can put 2 more futon beds in here as well, but they had it set up with bean bags and a set of like big Lego-ish block toys because they know a 3-year-old is coming. What else is kid-friendly in this room? There's the big living room area, flat panel television, big sofa right here that you can sit down on. And all of the corners in this room, if you look right down here, all of the hard corners, most of them have little rubber things so kids don't hit themselves on it. There's a pretty big refrigerator in the room. It's got a couple mini bar items, cold ice water in it. That's some juice that we'll drink juice later. This says there's ice machines on the 2nd floor. And now let's go check out the bathroom. It's an impressive bathroom back down this hallway. Oh, but before I do that, I want to show you the source for the futons is in here. You can come and take a look in here. They've got the futon mattresses, the comforters, things to make more beds. All right, we're gonna go to the bathroom, but we have to open this door first. There's an interesting glass door between the main part of the room and the hallway, I think to cut down on noise from the hallway, which is pretty neat, or cut down on noise from in the room to the hallway. So go in there and show us the bathroom. All right, there's that neat stool right there that kids can stand on to wash themselves. And then this yellow thing over here, this is for the potty. So this is so that kids can get this and put it up here on the potty and then sit on it and have a nice handle. She saw this when she first came in and absolutely loved it. Here, we can hang it right back there. Lots of soaps, lots of amenities here in the room. And then if we go into the shower part of the room, let's come in here. This is a big shower. There's a seat in here so you can sit when you take a shower. There's a big bucket that you can put water in to then put on your head. There's soaps and shampoos there. And then there's a very large soaking tub back here. And if you like to hear yourself echo, 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 this is the place to do that too. I should point out the toilet is one of these fancy ones that washes, deodorizes, bidets, and a big trash can. Because if you've got kids, you know you're gonna be throwing a lot of trash away. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention this in the room tour. There's an interesting table with 2 chairs on it that looks out on the balcony. It's a really amazing view from down here. This is built like up on the top of a mountain. At night, it's not that inspiring, but in the daytime, it looks like this. Wow. Final part of the room, the closet. In this closet, there is a whole selection of Japanese yukata attire. Since there's 2 adults, they gave us 2 adult yukatas that include socks and belts and bags to take up to the bath. And then down here, look, this is a kid's size yukata just for her. Here, put your arm in here. By the way, so there's a proper way to wear these things and an improper way. You always take this right side first, put it around your left hip, then the left around the right, and then you can put this belt on it. You know, the Japanese really tie these belts into like amazing bows. I'm not that good at it, so I'm just gonna tie a knot. But look at that, there you go, spin around, do a spin. Ooh, isn't that fun? Do you wanna see how Papa looks in his? Yeah, this is what I look like in the yukata. What do you think? Is it a good look for me? New look for Yellow Productions? If only they had one in yellow. And they've also got a pajama one too. So you wear this one out about when you're in the hotel, when you go to eat dinner, when you go to the public bath, and then when you're just lounging around in the room, then you can wear this one too.
Now that we've seen everything around the room, I want to show you around the hotel. And first, where is the hotel located? Well, it's located in the city of Atami, hot spring onsen town. There's like 100 different hot spring hotels here, and this is on like a mountain above it all. So you don't stay here because it's convenient to town. You stay here because you just want to really enjoy everything that is in the hotel. The hotel is like 12 different stories, but then there's like 5 stories below that, and so it's a really big hotel, but only a few different rooms on each floor. There are like 3 total buildings that comprise the hotel. Parking, free self-parking if you're staying at the hotel. It's just right on the road alongside the hotel. When you come into the lobby, there's a long hallway, and then there's the check-in area on the 10th floor. And then if you look down a floor is the kids' activity area where our princess had so much fun. And the activity area has places where kids can do arts and craft. It's got this really neat like rope-looking swing. Just next to that activity space, and what looks like it used to probably be a hotel bar, is now a 24-hour co-working space, complete with a complimentary coffee machine. And up on the 11th floor is a cafe and beach. This is like indoors, and there's sand shipped in from Australia, and there's places you can eat, you can get coffee, snacks, and ice cream for like 500 yen for a little gelato. But it's a pretty neat spot. Open to kids until 9, the last hour of the day, only for older than 12. And then of course it's got this area where we are right now, which is the amazing ball pit that in the daytime looks out on the ocean right there. This is definitely our daughter's favorite part of the hotel, is this room on the activity center on the 9th floor, open from 8:30 in the morning until 8 p.m. at night, so that's pretty good. Would you stay here again? Yeah. Yeah. Your favorite hotel so far? Yeah. Yeah. Also on the lobby level, there's a gift shop, and then if we go all the way down to level 2, that's where the public bath is for the hotel. It's an onsen hotel, and so there are separate men's and women's onsens. There's also a big... We're getting treats. We're getting treats. There's also an indoor swimming pool that was heated quite warm. There's a little nursery for the little kids to play in here, which didn't stop our daughter from playing in here. Up on the 3rd floor is the hotel's buffet restaurant. We had really good breakfast and dinner there. You can get room rates that include that or not. That's up to you. There is a Japanese kaiseki dining on the 4th floor. And then also really cool, out on the 2nd floor is a like tree house and like a kids activity area where they've got like zip lines. The tree house is free to go in the morning and take pictures, and then the zip lines, those do cost money. So by request of the princess, I am doing some video right here. She wants me to talk to it so that she can jump in the background. You know, people think when I do these hotel reviews and she jumps off things that she gets hurt, or they're like, you know, you should be watching her. This is actually part of the game. She's like, Papa, turn on the camera so that I can do this behind you. Are we gonna do one more? Yeah. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! So how much did the hotel cost? Well, we were here on a busy weekend in April, cherry blossom season. It was about $500 a night. Onsen hotels typically charge by the person in the room. So we had 2 adults, and then the princess, she was free because she's 3. If we wanted to have a 3rd bed made in the room, there's an extra like 5,000 yen or about $40 fee to have a 3rd bed in there, but we were good with just the super big bed for the 3 of us. Oh, and so while $500 a night may seem really expensive, that seemed to be the going rate of nice hotels in Atami at the time we were here. I bet you could get it for significantly less if you're not coming at the height of travel right after COVID in cherry blossom season. All right, well, now that we've seen everything around the hotel, it is now time for the TOEFL review, where we rate hotels on a scale of 1 to 5 TOEFLs. So how many TOEFLs is this hotel going to get? it's going to get 4.5 Tofers. All right, so now let's talk about the pros and the cons of why this hotel got 4.5 Tofers. Clearly a good review and a good rating. The room is amazing. And by the way, I should say this 4.5 Tofer rating, probably if you have kids, it's more amazing. If you don't have kids, maybe it's only a 4 Tofer. But right now we're here in the ball pit activity room, and the princess was having a good time in the ball pit, so I thought this was a good time to do this review. All right, and where's OC Girl? My wife, she is in the hot springs. So pros, great hotel, kid-friendly. We slept quite well. The bed, super big, like bigger than a king-size bed. I love those rails they put on the side. So all 3 of us could sleep super well last night. The breakfast buffet, amazing. She's okay. The breakfast buffet is amazing. The dinner buffet was really good too, and it wasn't cheap, but I thought it was a pretty good value. Pros, I love the staff here. I mean, look, English isn't their first language, but they tried really hard to meet in the middle between things, and certainly all the activities that they have between the tree house and the swimming pool, and I mean, it's just a paradise for kids, and therefore for parents with kids too. All right, she is ready to play. All right, so what are the cons of this hotel? I think the biggest con is the location. And while the location provides for some really great views of Atami, the location is not close to the town. I mean, you either got to take a shuttle, the hotel shuttle that takes you maybe 15 minutes to get to town, or you got to drive that takes about the same amount of time, which means you got to have a rental car, or you just treat this as a hotel that you don't leave. Like, you just come to play in it and eat and go in the hot springs. Maybe that works better. We did it as a 2-night trip, as we're connecting like a bunch of different Onsen hotels together, and so it worked really well for us. We would definitely stay here again, and so if you're looking for a hotel that's really a place to like enjoy the hotel and the property, then definitely check it out. How much did this hotel cost? 2 nights for the 3 of us cost approximately $1,000 US. That included breakfast, but that did not include dinner. She's okay. All right. You can get a package that includes dinner, but we didn't want to eat here both nights. We just ate here this one night, and it worked out well. I ate the buffet. She ate the buffet. OC Girl had some, like, convenience store food from, like, instant noodle that was pretty cheap because she didn't want to have a big dinner. And so, paying $45 for 2 of us to eat seemed a lot more reasonable. All right, well, fellow explorers, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of my Japan videos, you can click here on the screen. As soon as my full vlog of Atami is done, it's going to be up here on the screen too. And as usual, we won't say goodbye because we're going to see you in the next video.